morning, Charlotte Marion D'Souza, who is watching. Thank you, Sage Hand. Good morning, Jeremy Trammell. Hey, man, we're going to talk some gardening today, by the way. A little bit. Clumsy in the house. Yeah, ha, ha, pa, 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 pa. Sa, 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 sa. La, 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 Sa, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Sa, boom, 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 boom. Oh, offline robot. You know why? You know why? That's all right. It's not a big deal. Watch it. I got this whole robot trained up to do this whole thing. MacVac, would you please make your link with the overhead camera and tell it that everything is fine? Tell it. That's right. That's right. Boom. Ah. Ooh. Sa 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 boom. Brrr. Da. Stick 'em. Ha ha. Boom. Boom. Ba ba boom. Ba ba boom. Zip ba 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 boom. Ba ba boom. We're gonna start the show here shortly. Welcome, 5 of you who are joining. Jeremy Trammell says, "Booyah! Well, let me put my spade down and pay some attention." Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Chris Joyce. Boys and girls, this art is now on the website, by the way. This is yesterday's art. This. If you get your thumb out of your way, everybody can see it, stupid. Hold it up to the camera. Yeah, this is Grandma Monster's own green tomato pie. And there's the recipe. And here's a little picture of Grandma Monster. And then over here it says, what? She smoked, okay? Deal, Holmes. Green tomato pie. This is on the website. It will be on the website later on. I don't know. $25 maybe? Anyway, there's the recipe right there. All right. That's right. You know what? It's after 11. Boys and girls, let's get this here party started, shall we? Let's see. And this, and this, and that right there. And now let's go to here and kapow. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Paint by Monster with me, your host, Easel Monster, for this Saturday, the last day of May, boys and girls, May 20th, or May 30th, the very last day. So, I got a bunch of stuff that I have planned, and I hope that all of it works. And we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how much of it works today, boys. That's all right. I have a song that I wrote, and we're going to listen to, by the way, today, boys and girls, very, very special. We're going to listen to Bailey D'Souza sing the closing song. And that's going to be fantastic. We're going to listen to that today. We're going to listen to, well, you'll see here in just a minute, okay? So, boys and girls, let's get on up out. Oh, by the way, if you're joining us for the first time today, I don't think anybody's here that's new. Welcome to Paint by Monster with me, your host, Easel Monster. Paint by Monster is a little art departure every single day. Excuse me, that's not true. Also, I lie to you often. It happens. 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will have a little visit with me. Imagine that you're on vacation, let's say, and you're going downstairs in your nice clothes at, let's say, 10:30 in the morning because you're going to have a nice lunch somewhere out while you're on vacation, maybe at the beach, maybe seaside. You're going to have a cocktail. You're going to visit with a friend that you just love, and the taxi is picking you up at 11, and you go downstairs early, and you sit at what you believe to be the piano bar, but it's not the piano bar. It's a monster in there drawing pictures and telling you stories. And you have a cocktail, and you order that, and you're watching, and, you got nothing. You're waiting, so that's what's happening. It's a little cocktail hour time with a monster who will talk to you about art and sing you some songs. Maybe today you are in luck. I'm going to sing you some songs. Penny, Commander Penny, listen. I'm going to call Mac back in here, and let's get up into orbit and make some art, if you're okay with that. All right. Let's go through our pre-launch checklist, boys and girls. Mr. Penny, please take your station. Thank you. All right, Mac back nice and slow, please. Release the docking clamps and fire main thrusters. And music on my mark in 3, 2, 1. Very nice, MacVac, very smooth. All right, I'm going to promote you to Robot First Class. How's that? There's your promotion today, last day of May. How's that? Boys and girls, we have reached altitude. Let's get ready to make some art. All right?
Unexpected bad things are coming. Oh yes, always. You can't stop them. There's nothing that one can do except for use one's common sense and try not to trip over one's own shoelaces as you walk down the street being kidnapped into a large van where you're taken away to a bungalow and duct taped to a chair as the men proceed to get all of the information out of you and feed you little walnuts through a straw. But this won't be that kind of day, probably. This will be a day of walking down the street unimpeded by men who come in vans. Today will be a day of walking past windows filled with things that might delight you, might please all of your senses, might bring out the sunshine and the clouds, and lightning will strike down right in front of you, and an angel will come down to you and say things to you that you can't quite understand because you never did learn to speak the language that he was speaking, and perhaps it sounded slightly French, but you're not sure. But today, as you're walking and shopping and talking with an angel in your gibberish way, you'll smile at yourself in your own reflection in the shop window, seeing inside of the toaster that you so wished to buy. You'll say to yourself, what is going on? Some people throwing up at the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Paint by Monster theme song.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Shh.
Go make some art. Make a drawing or a painting. Go make something entertaining. Make some art. Go make some art. Go get your pencils, paints, and papers, plaster, chisels, markers, scrapers, rulers, canvas, brushes, hammers, nails, and tape, guitars, and super glue. Get white glue, macaroni, hammers, frames, and fried bologna. Go get anything you need for making art. That gnawing feeling deep inside that you can do it isn't lying to you. Get up off your Hope this works.
Yeah. Thank you, Bailey. I can't tell you how fabulous that was. That was so magnificent. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. That was great. That was just really, really great. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Boys and girls, today I'm drawing several things. I'm going to draw this. You know, I like drawing animals in clothes. That's always fun to me. So I think maybe I'm going to draw this first. And he can't have very much by way of shoulders. Not really. This is a frog, sort of an idea of a frog. And I think maybe he ought to have this and then one of these. Yeah. That's kind of nice. All right, so let me ink this up here really quickly. Maybe I can ink this up really quickly. I'm not going much farther than that down. Charlotte Marion D'Souza says, animals in clothes are adorable. Well, yeah, I agree with you. There's something, I don't know, there's something that catches hold of me when I see animals in clothes. It's, well, we should talk about this person because his birthday was this month. There was a man named G.K. Chesterton. He wrote a book called Orthodoxy, and in it, he talks about how important fairy tales are, boys and girls. And he says that part of the reason why fairy tales themselves have an importance is because they teach us to think about things as they really are. Like, you know, if you imagine, golly, I don't know where any of I had brushes once upon a time. I guess I'm going to have to make this as a Sharpie, maybe. Oh, you know, we've got some new little pen. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Nah, let's just get a Sharpie. That'll work. All right. I'll do it in Sharpie. Anyway, Chesterton said that being reminded that rivers are actually filled with water and not wine or something like that. That's part of what fairy tales exist to do, is to remind us of how things actually are. And I like that idea. I also think fairy tales do some other things, but so did he. All right. I want him. Oh, something has happened. I had no idea that was going on. Boys and girls, I'm so sorry. Pow and pow. My goodness. Yes, forgive me. Well, that might not have been my fault. I don't know. Anyway. Wow. How's your Saturday going? Mrs. Monster and I, well, I don't know if she's going out or not, but I need to pound some tomato steaks in the ground today and get those up off the ground. Oh, Chesterton, that's what I was talking about. Chesterton said, well, all kinds of stuff, but he said that the value in, I know I said part of this once, the value in the fairy tale is that it teaches you to think about how things actually are. Yeah, and this should go down like this. Yeah, and this would be a droopy kind of a thing. Yeah, and this. Okay. Yeah, okay. And this up here. I was going somewhere with that, but the screen blackout just freaked me right on out. So it's okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I like that. Mike Darnall says, it's early here in California. Only East Coast monsters are up. Yeah. Welcome, brother. Glad to have you with me, man. All right. That's nice. I'm digging him. He's okay. But it can't be this way because this has to come from somewhere. So it's this. Yeah, okay. The ribbon of that whole thing wrapping around. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's maybe I'll watercolor that up. That's nice, I think. I hope that wasn't paint water. I don't think it was. I'm pretty good at that. Welcome to Paint by Monster, for those of you showing up. Our little art departure. As we hover high above Muncie, Indiana, I draw pictures for you and tell you stories. This is Saturday, May 20th. I have my trusty watercolors. These things have been on the Atlantic Ocean. These watercolors have painted the Atlantic Ocean from the Atlantic Ocean. These, right here. Yeah. Oh, I should have put this together before the show. I didn't do that. Hey, easel fans, do y'all have a piece like... la 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 la. Bum bum. Zoo-doo-doo, ba, zap, ba, ba, doo, doo, ba, doo, doo. All right, I'm hurrying. Oh, sorry. I should do that on camera. I'm hurrying. Right. Okay. I got to get some juice in here. Now, I love greens a lot, so I got a lot of greens to choose from here. Yeah, that's all right. Good morning, Danielle Lakes, who is watching. Good to see you. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah. Okay. Now, not outlandish, but a little bit outlandish. Maybe a little. Yeah, all right. So, and I want this to have a shiny to it. So that's good enough for that, and then the rest of you is just all this. Yeah. Okay. So. Right. Charlotte asked if I was a Pokemon. The comment's gone now, sweetheart. Ask me that again. If I was a Pokemon, which Pokemon would I be? Pokemaster 400 level imagination that nobody can touch. That's what Pokemon I would be. I'd roll out of that Pokeball so smooth you wouldn't even stand it. People would stand back and go, "Oh, Jiminy Christmas, what on earth is happening in this thing? I'm not sure what's happening, but look at it go. It's a monster, oh my goodness." And they'd say it in Japanese because it's Pokemon, and that's the original language for that thing. But that's what would happen if I was a Pokemon. That's the blast of Pokemon juice that would right there. Boom. Just like that. Maybe not exactly like that. Something. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, so she's got a name picked out for one. A Smurgle? I don't know. Is Smurgle more potent than you two? That's my question. Because if it can't kick you two's hind end, it ain't me. Because I ate a one of those Mewtwo's. I ate one of those one time. Just carved him up, served him for the weekend. A bunch of monsters and I got together and, "Hey, you want to eat some Mewtwo?" And they all went, "Sure, that sounds pretty delicious." And I served him with barbecue. And, they're a little stringy. A little like kangaroo meat, maybe. A little. like kangaroo? Not a lot like kangaroo. What's the weirdest meat you ever ate? What is it? I want him to have yeah, like this. Yeah. Yeah, and it's got to be nice, too. I want him to have... Oh, as a paintbrush as a tail. Yeah, well, I can understand the association with me, but I'm telling you, the paintbrush is just where things start with me. That's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. So, let's see. I'm really thinking about red because it would go nicely with his froggy self, maybe. Plus, it will make... I'm going to do it. It'll make him stick out. It's sort of a steampunk, maybe, thing. I'm sort of digging the steampunk aesthetic, not for myself personally, just as a fashion statement. You know. Now, I'm not going to do the... Am I going to do the ribbon in red? That's the question. Am I going to do that? Oh, you know what? This is probably down here is red. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Is the ribbon of the hat red? I don't think so. No, probably not. Probably isn't this. Yeah, that's nicer. Okay, so, boom, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. My most favorite type fire Pokemon happens to be Typeg and Scorbunny. They are so cute. Roberta Gardner says, did the Mewtwo taste like chicken? Kangaroo and chicken. So, are you gardening anytime today soon? I hope that you are thinking about any kind of that. Jeremy Trammell, by the way, Jeremy, while you're here, not this one. Where's that blank? I had a blank piece of paper. There we go. All right. So here's what I'm getting ready to do, Jeremy. Danielle Lake says the weirdest meat she ever ate was raw horse. It was at a bar in Tokyo. It was a bit chewy, and it wasn't her favorite. Yeah, right. That's right. So, I'm going to make, Jeremy, I'm going to make compost tea.
Some people throwing at the Olive Garden.
Oh, well, we'll have to wait.
Mr. Froggy went a-courting and he did right now ham bone. Mr. Froggy went a-courting and he did right now ham bone. Mr. Froggy went a-courting and he did right, but he kept his 6-shooter by his side. Mr. Froggy went a-courting and he did right now ham bone. Well, he jumped up the creek and he whittled a stick now ham bone. Well, he jumped up the creek and he whittled a stick now ham bone. Well, he jumped up the creek and he whittled a stick and he found a real good one. It was about yay thick. Well, he jumped up the creek and he whittled a stick now ham bone. Well, he whittled that stick into a stave now ham bone. Well, he whittled that stick into a stave now ham bone. Well, he whittled that stick into a stave. He thought himself his life to save. Well, he whittled that stick into a stave now ham bone. Well, he walked past the hole where the big snake lived now ham bone. Well, he walked past the hole where the big snake lived now ham bone. Well, he walked past the hole where the big snake lived and he tightened his grip on the base of his shiv. Well, he walked past the hole where the big snake lived now ham bone. Oh, well, the snake came out and flicked his tongue now ham bone. Oh, well, the snake came out and flicked his tongue now ham bone. Well, the snake came out and flicked his tongue, said, smells like frog legs walking by, son. The snake came out and flicked his tongue now ham bone. Mr. Froggy said, I got no time today now ham bone. Mr. Froggy said, I got no time today, snake ham bone. Mr. Froggy said, I got no time today now. Please step aside, I'll be on my way. Now gotta see my gal now. Mr. Snake now ham bone. Well, he
tipped his hat and the snake went for him, ham bone. Well, he tipped his hat and the snake went for him, ham bone. Well, he tipped his hat and the snake struck fast. Just ain't no way he gonna let a mule walk past. But he missed, and Mr. Froggy's very next roll was a natural 20. Uh-oh. When the DM said you killed him dead, now ham bone. When the DM said you killed him dead, now ham bone. When the DM said you killed him dead, you killed him. You just killed him. You just killed him. Oh, when the DM said you killed him dead, now ham bone. When the DM said you killed him dead, now ham bone. When the DM said you killed him dead, you pierced that snake straight through his head. You did it. He's dead now, ham bone. Mr. Froggy said, wait, that's not what I was trying to do. Mr. Froggy said, wait, that's not what I was trying to do. That's not what I was trying to do. I want to pin him by his tail so I can send him to the zoo and be on my way so I can see my gal now, Hamble. Well, the DM laughed and said, okay then, Hamble. Well, the DM laughed and he said, okay then, Hamble. Well, the DM laughed and said, okay, but you're gonna have to roll for bagging him safely. Well, the DM laughed, but he said, okay, then, Hamble. Mr. Froggy said, I'm not gonna do that right now, Hamble. Mr. Froggy said, I'm not gonna do that right now, Hamble. Gonna see my gal and get some honey, plus sticks is free and bullets cost money. Mr. Froggy with a coat and he did right now, Hamble. Mr. Froggy went a courting and he did right now, Hamble. Mr. Froggy went a courting and he did right now, Hamble. Mr. Froggy went a courting and he did right. He had that 6-shooter by his side now. Mr. Froggy, he went a courting. He did right. Ham bone. That's right. Some people throwing up in the Olive Garden. Some people throwing up in the Olive Garden. Some people throwing up in the Olive Garden. Draw delicious pasta here. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Hey, welcome to Paint My Monster. Hey, I see Steven Zima's in the house. That's fantastic. Thanks, man. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I'm not a better fan. I'm trying to be a better fan to everybody, but, you know, I got so much stuff going on. Let's see. Let's get back to this. Jeremy Trammell. This is a compost tea recipe, Jeremy. You have to put as much water as you need to cover how many plants you have in the ground. So I do it in a great big trash can. And then you have to dechlorinate the water for 24 hours, which means you have to put the fish aerator in the water first and bubble off the chlorine, because you will leach off the chlorine if you just leave that fish aerator in there for 24 hours. Fish aerator. You know, $10 at Walmart, $35 at a good one at PetSmart in the aquarium section. half a coffee can of worm poop in a t-shirt bag, 4 ounces of blackstrap, unsulfured molasses. Make sure it's unsulfured. And then spray it on everything. It's like sending your plants to the gym. I do it once a week. It's amazing. Just amazing. What else? Commander Penny, what else? What else are you doing? What are you doing? I got to tie up a bunch of tomatoes. What are you doing today? Oh, you got that tournament today, don't you? You're fighting today. I got to come watch you fight. Boys and girls, Commander Penny is going to fight in his first tournament today. And, he's a black belt. You got to watch him. Man, he can move. Swift like Bruce Lee. And furry like a mink coat. He's super smooth, super lethal. Man, oh man, oh man. Super smooth. Jiminy Christmas. You don't even know. I don't even know. Where am I? What's going on right now? I'm not sure at all. I am sure. I'm here and you're here. You're watching Paint by Monster. Right now on Facebook. Eventually on YouTube. Someday we'll have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's not that important. Not really. I'm enjoying what we're doing. We're good. I'm good. You're good. By the way, here's the song. I wrote that out this morning. I recorded that this morning. I thought, yeah, that'll be good. That'll work. The moment I got to the DM, I thought, oh man, that's really nice. That's going to work out so good. It's going to be fun. By the way, this is going to be on the website later on today, boys and girls. Grandma's green tomato pie recipe. That's right. And I still got all of those other things I want to make for the show. I thought I drew something else I wanted to share with you too. Maybe I didn't. Oh, hang on. There's this. Well, listen to this. Hang on. Listen. Shh.
Boom, pow, beer, get you, get ya. Boom, pow, beer, get you, get ya. Boom, pow, beer, get you, get ya. Boom, feminine, powerful, not too powerful. Boom, pow, beer, get you, get ya. Feminine, powerful. Now available at Dartmart. Dartmart, bone light pricing every day. Every single day. Dartmart.
I have to make that Dartmart.
Some people throwing up at the Olive Garden.
Where'd it go? I don't know. There it is. Right? Yeah.
Paint by Monster theme song by Bailey D'Souza.
Oh, this is it, boys and girls. This is it.
Go make some art.
Sing. Shh, quiet.
Make a drawing or a painting. Go make something entertaining. Make some art. Go make some art. Go get your pencils, paints, and papers, plaster, chisels, markers, scrapers, rulers, canvas, brushes, headers, nails, tape, guitars, and super glue. Get white glue, macaroni, canvas frames, and fried bologna.
Go get anything you need for making art. That knowing, feeling deep inside that you can do it isn't lying to you.
Get up off your butt and make some art.
Bum, bum. Thank you, Bailey. I love you, Bailey.
This works.
It worked. It worked twice. How about that? Yeah, that was great. Boys and girls, this has been Paint by Monster with me, your host, Easel Monster. Thank you for staying one more hour, Jeremy Trambles. Thank you. But, brother, you put down your spade to hang out with me. It's time to get out in the yard and get some work done. So, boys and girls, all right, here's a little bit more. Sing the closing song. I'll be right back. Let's go.
If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up to like and also hit the subscribe button. Also, please, leave me a comment in the comment section below, or get really wild and leave 2 comments. For now, I answer everyone back. Also, share the video and tell your friends. And in the meantime, you know what to go do with yourself.
Sing, everybody. Go make some art. Make a drawing or a painting. Go make something entertaining. Make some art. Go make some art, cause I want to see it. Go get your pencils, paints, and papers, plaster, chisels, markers, scrapers, rulers, canvas, brushes, hammers, nails, and tape, guitars, and super glue. Get the other kind of white glue and macaroni. Get the cream and frames and fly bologna. Go get anything you need for making art, all kinds of art. knowing, feeling deep inside that you can do it. It's not lying to you. Get up off your butt right now and make art right now. Hurry up. Come on.
Paint by Monster is made by one monster sitting in a tiny upstairs bedroom studio smack downtown in Muncie, Indiana. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Go make some art and...
I love all of you. Thank you so much for being here with me on Paint My Monster. Tell all your friends. 11 o'clock, 6 days a week, man. Tell everybody. It's pretty fun. I'm having a good time. You can't possibly be having any more fun than I am having right now. See you all later. I love you all. Goodbye. Bye, bye, bye. Monday, 11 o'clock. See you then.